Howdy guys and dolls out there in YouTube land, your favorite little keto goofball Diamond, and today is the day. It is 800 days since I started my ketogenic journey, going from a 311.8 pound former adult BBW model down to hopefully 110, 120-ish pound keto cutie who is perfectly healthy. That is the goals. Anyway, guys and dolls, I'm going to show you what I ate yesterday that was not keto friendly, and then I'm going to show you a super shocking weigh-in because even I cannot believe that happened. But it's okay. I knew what I was doing, kind of, sort of, in a way, and then the ending was quite a shocker too. It's going to be a shocking video all the way around. Anyway, stick around. I'll show it all to you. So, don't forget, if you're new to me, I help anybody do keto. If you need my help, I help you for free. My email address is below. I have a website designed, laid out to be simple, easy to read, easy to understand, and it's got everything you could need over there. A beginner's guide, a foods list, a lot of different articles, some myths and facts, that kind of thing. It's a great website, if I do say so myself, and since I designed it, I damn say so. And on the front of this channel, I have a how-to for beginners. Plus, you can follow my daily journey pretty much the entire way. Pretty much the entire way. I started shooting my videos when I was a month keto because I wanted to make sure it was something I could stick to before I started showing it. And I have been overly pleased the entire time. So here we go, y'all. We'll get started. And as you notice, this is not a carb vlog, and I'll explain why in just a minute. But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell, especially if you're new here. You're going to love me eventually. And if you don't, I'll come in there. Here we go, y'all. So tell me that's not an off-scale victory. I used to not be able to fit in these booths, and now I'm sitting Indian style in one. Hubby decided to come to Pizza Hut, so I'm breaking my fast at 3:30-ish p.m. with a salad bar and some pickles. I don't know what those things are. I just wanted to see what it was, but I have no idea. I won't walk in. There we go. So there was a oopsie. I ordered hot wings and got these. I'm gonna go ahead and eat them. They shouldn't be too bad. They are breaded, so they're not good, but I'm just gonna go ahead and make this an OMAD. I'm about to bust anyway from the salad. They're at 81. My ketones are 0.5. My blood glucose is an 81. Hey guys, so I've got a couple concoctions here that I'm making because I really wanted to try out this Lecanto stuff and see exactly what it's for. Now, I had this, they sent it to me, it's empty, and it's not exactly cheap to order, and I'm waiting for it to come back on sale. So this is the Lecanto vanilla extract. So I decided to try to mix some of this Lecanto extract and some of this vanilla extract into my silk unsweetened almond milk. And you know what? If you shake it and leave it in the fridge for a few minutes, it actually tastes very much so like this, which I am currently addicted to. And then, it's really good. Yeah, it is. And then I took this unsweetened pure leaf tea, and this is just my Teamy cup, but it's not Teamy tea. And let me show you. See how much of this Lecanto I have in there? It's actually a bit much for that. It's not very much. This is a teaspoon thing, and I'm using probably about 1/4 of a teaspoon, maybe not even quite that much, to fill up this glass and this bottle. And these things are really good. Hiccups. And Corey's got the massive hiccups, but this is a way I can enjoy my southern sweet tea. Y'all know I love some sweet iced tea. Well, you probably don't know because I don't get to drink it now because I'm keto. But now I get to drink some really good, yummy vanilla milk.
She made it too sweet.
Yeah, I accidentally did. So you really need a little less than that. But that stuff really equates. Hold on, I'm going to show you the back. So here is the breakdown. 2 teaspoons of sugar equals less than 1/6 of a teaspoon of this extract. 1/3 of a cup is 1/8 of a teaspoon. I mean, 1.5 cups of sugar is 1/2 teaspoon of the Lecanto. And let me tell you, this stuff is really sweet, and it's kind of a thickener. If you've ever drinking almond milk, especially the unsweetened. It's very, very thin. It's very, very watery. If you put this in there and shake it real good, it gets thicker. It just does. I don't know why. Now look, I'm not trying to sell you this product. I am currently testing this product because I do like the Lakanto monk fruit stuff. So I am checking my ketones and my blood glucose just to see if there's any change. I think Cindy Brown says it affects her blood glucose. It makes her insulin go high. So we're going to check that out today and see if that does. I just checked my ketones again after an hour. I'm at my glucose again after an hour. It's dropped down to a 79. So luckily the monk fruit does not seem to spike my insulin. Everybody is so different. So I mean, if you're in doubt, check. So I had 2 servings of Brazil nuts. It's very late at night. I'm having 2 turkey and cheese roll-ups with some mayonnaise. So I'm having some of that Magic Spoon vanilla cereal, and I'm going to add just a little bit of, what is it called? Oh, my almond milk that I have made in the refrigerator. Yes, as you can see, my calories were not great yesterday, or my macros. 1,725 calories, 103 grams of carbohydrates, 119 grams of fat, and 82 grams of protein. This was not a great keto day, but the results are still pretty outstanding. All right, you guys. Whew, what a day, what a day. It's going to be a day. And as you've seen, I didn't eat perfect keto yesterday by any stretch of the imagination. I was going to be for more perfect keto, but when they brought it out, we'd already been waiting so long. I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'm just gonna eat this. I'm gonna shut up. It can't be that bad. Can't be too many carbs in it, right? Wrong, as you saw. Very wrong. I was. In fact, those wings had like 80 carbs in them. Holy crap. So it wasn't too bad though, honestly, and here's the shocking part of it. Now I'd already started to go down for the day. I could already feel it. I was peeing like crazy and doing the other thing too like crazy. So I also started fasting like right away. I was intending to make yesterday an OMAD. I didn't quite make it. It got really late at night. I got kind of nauseous and didn't feel too good. And normally for my body, and it's a double-edged sword, guys. It really is. You're going to get cut either way. Either I'm going to continue to be nauseous if I don't eat, or I can eat and the nausea might not be from being hungry. And I don't think it was last night. I really don't. So I tried the Lakanto with that sweetener in it, and it tastes phenomenal. It tastes really great. And while I was doing the video, I even told you I thought this stuff is like a thickener. About 10 minutes after consuming this, I overconsumed it though. I really did. I had 3 large glasses of that sweet tea with this in it, with this as the sweetener. That was probably too much. I bloated and was miserable. Oh my God, I was miserable. The one thing I can't say for sure is that it was caused by this. Now, it could have been, but yesterday morning, Destiny had the same problem that I had last night. So it could have been potentially a stomach bug of some sort too, because the bathroom started happening and kept happening. And it was just, I was miserable, I was very bloated, and I was releasing a whole lot of stuff I didn't know I still had. So TMI, I know, but that goes with diet. What you put in must go out. Anyway, yes, I'm not positive it was that product, but since it is a thickener and it did happen right afterwards, I have to think that this could be a culprit, and the fact that I overconsumed it. Plus, I also know that if I overeat too much monk fruit, my belly gets a little crazy on me. But as you've seen, I'm very pleased because I was a little worried. Cindy Brown had told me that her blood glucose goes up when she consumes monk fruit, and I was like, crap, I hope that's not happening to me. So I decided to check it last night. I was also very pleased that 7 hours after eating at Pizza Hut, somebody's coming in here. Hold on a minute, I hear him coming. Guess who's coming? Why do you have your tongue hanging out at me like that? Keep doing it. No, yes, put it back in your mouth. Into your little cheek.
I think maybe you hit it on the bars.
Did you hit it on the little bars, honey? I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. Okay. This is Anthony, for those of you who are new here. This is my youngest current grandbaby. I got another one on the way. And my oldest grandbaby should be back from the beach in just a little while. I think Grandma accidentally made you eat a boogie. I'm sorry.
You accidentally what?
I wiped his nose a little bit and something fell into his lip.
You made him eat his boogie.
I think I did. I'll take it. There you go. Now go back in there with Mommy. I'm going to do my video. Hold on now. My life is full of craziness, which is why I've been doing the vlogs in the car lately. But I've got something planned today. This weekend has been a magical weekend for me. I mean, I'll explain. Let me go ahead and get to the weigh-in first, because it is a shock for me. It's a major shock for me. And it was probably all the bathroom visits that did it. Plus, once I had already did the thing at Pizza Hut, I went into fasting as soon as I could. I just stopped eating right then and there and started fasting. So I did only make it 7 hours, but that 7 hours was enough to get me back into nutritional ketosis, a low level, but nonetheless still a nutritional ketosis. My brain stopped working for a minute there. Also, I had a lot of questions yesterday when I answered that one question about being a former adult BBW model. Yes, it does mean what it sounds like it means. And a while back, I did do a video showing a goodbye from Keto Diamond to Diamond BBW. By the way, that's people ask me why I use the name Diamond or Keto Diamond. For a long time, I was Diamond BBW, Big Beautiful Woman, a plus size adult model. So the video, and all the video, every photo on there is very clean. They're not risque. They're my more pretty photos. They're not the ones that show things, you know. They're just meant to be pretty. They're filler photos, pretty much. And I really like them, so I shared them, and I'm going to put them up here in the eye if I remember to do that. And if I don't, I'll try to put it down in somewhere. You'll be able to find them, hopefully. And they are on my channel if you want to dig through them. But it was just basically Keto Diamond saying goodbye to BBW Diamond, or Diamond BBW. So, yeah, I'll show you those pictures. Again, they're clean. They are YouTube appropriate. They're nothing dirty. They're just my pretty photos. The weigh-in. Did I not do the weigh-in? Damn. I tried to. That's where I was going with that before I got on the other subject. Anyway, yesterday, guys, I weighed in at 184.4. Today, no, back that up. Yesterday, guys, I weighed in at 178.4. Today, 178 on the dot. So 0.4 pounds down. My whiteboard is out in the car. I don't have a pen in here, so I'm just going to write it on the screen. I'll write it on the screen. That's what I'll do. So 0.4 pounds down. Not bad. I did start fasting right away. Like I said, that does help when you do something you might not should have. If you start fasting and go as long as you can, it will help you get back into ketosis faster. If you haven't been doing keto for very long, it could take a while. It could take you 3 days. Now, if you've been doing keto for 2 years like I have, just going back into fasting is pretty much a way to kickstart the keto again, okay, and get right back into it. What was I going to say? So this weekend has been a treat for me, a major treat for me. So I never get to go anywhere. If you've been watching my channel for a little while, me and hubby don't really leave the house together. He goes to work, he comes home, he sits in there. I'm the housewife. I go to the grocery store, I come back. I go to the post office, I come back. That's pretty much my life in a nutshell, okay? I don't get out. I don't do things very often. I haven't had a vacation in like 5.5 years. So, I mean, seriously, I don't do anything. And then as a housewife, as a wife, vacation is really just a different house to clean. Just a different place to pack some clothes and bring them back and keep up with everything. So this weekend, I mean, he's wanted to go out more. He's wanted to go out to eat more, which we really can't afford. But honestly, as little as I get out, I'm okay this week. I don't care. I deserve a little me time. I deserve a little out time. I deserve a little one-on-one time with the man. So I took what I could get. And I was trying to be very cautious and eat keto as best I could, but as you've seen, I didn't do so well yesterday, although I did try. It wasn't intentional, but it happened. So, and the wings were kind of going to bother me anyway, that spicy hot sauce every time. But because I was already in a downward pattern, and I don't know if it was this or a stomach virus, but I moved some other stuff out of there. You know. But that's the only reason that shocking weigh-in happened. I'm pretty damn positive of it. But we're going out today, but not like to eat, I don't think. He just ate a liver pudding sandwich, so probably not to eat, but I probably should eat something before we leave. we're going to the Autumn Jubilee, which is a free festival. We're in North Carolina. I think we're going to do sorry. It's almost fall. I have a cough, okay? Anyway, we're going to a park with our youngest grandson, Anthony, who y'all just saw, to the Autumn Jubilee. I don't know what that means. I've never been to one, so I have no idea, but I know it's at a park and it's supposed to be free. So we're going to go check it out and do something out of the house. This, you know, I shouldn't be excited to go to an Autumn Jubilee because it doesn't sound exciting in theory, but since I don't get out of the house, it sounds freaking fantastic. It really does. I'm so thrilled. I showed y'all that off-scale victory where I had that much room. I seriously could not fit in those booths before. I mean, like, literally, they would say table or booth. I'm like, how big's your booths? Because I might be able to squeeze into them, but otherwise I'm going to need a table. So, to be able to sit any style in it and have, like, that much room between me and the table, freaking fantastic, man. I can't even tell you. I do feel thinner today, although I don't really look thinner. Some days my face looks thin, my neck looks thin. Other days I look in the mirror at the camera and I'm like, damn, you a chunky butt still. But it's okay because I'm a healthier chunky butt, so it's okay. I'm fine with it. Yeah, you will feel super thin. You'll look in the mirror and be like, damn, not as skinny as I thought. You'll see photos and be like, not as much as I thought it was, but it's okay. I'm not wearing my Shashka bracelets today. I did weigh with them on because I always weigh with them on. So I wanted to make sure my weight was accurate. Although I might not put them back on because when I took a shower, they get a little hard to put on and off when you take a shower. And I wear a lot of them. Although I probably will wear 2 or 3 because I do love my Shashka bracelets. For those of you who don't know, you can get those for 40% off below. They are handmade and all that good stuff. And I do have a link down there for the Lakanto syrups and different stuff like that for, I think it's 15% off if you're interested in it. You do not need any of this stuff to do keto, obviously, especially these. But you don't need this to do keto or any product to do keto. But if you want them, if you want to try them, you might as well save 15% on them. So anyway, I'm excited today. I need your help. Now, I put this out there last night when I did my live about my IUD. When I had it removed, I was just checking to see if it would help my blood pressure. Last night, my blood pressure cuff decided to work pretty well. It has come down some. Not a lot. So my blood pressure was like 174 over 110. So crazy high, I know. Don't freak out on me. It's been like that for 12 years. It's fine. I'm not dead. But last night when I checked, it was 151 over 101. So a little down, not a lot. But the primary reason I really don't want my IUD back, which I need it back, but I really don't want my IUD back, is I don't know if y'all have ever noticed, but I've had a hard time not noticing, doing videos, looking in the mirror, taking photos. I'm always very conscious about this area right here because I have to style my hair a very specific way not to show my bald spot. Since that IUD has been out, it's filled in. And I didn't know there were a correlation between IUDs and hair loss. There are. Now, okay, when I started keto, that has nothing to do with my IUD because I've had that for 11 years. Well, 8 years, 9 years at the time. But all the hair that was falling out from IUD, and then couple that with the keto hair loss, which you can avoid, by the way. Keep your calories above 1,200. Keep your protein levels good and high for your body. And don't starve your body, okay? Don't do that because that's why my hair fell out with keto. And it can also shock your body into losing hair. But you can combat it with keeping your calories good, keeping your protein good, and maybe even some zinc. And so that's what weight loss doctors give to people who've had weight loss surgery to keep their hair from falling out so bad. So you might look into some zinc. You don't have to, but look into it. It might help. Anyway, this has grown back. I mean, it's still not completely full, but they ain't a bald patch right there I've got to worry about no more. No matter how I move my hair, it's not bald anymore, okay? And my hair, the last week, I have gotten so many compliments on my hair, which I have stopped getting. I really have stopped getting compliments on my hair. Where it used to be down below my butt, and I would go into a convenience store, and little old ladies would play in my hair, or teenage girls would play in my hair. That stopped, like, years ago, okay? And I cut my hair up to here because with keto, all my hair was falling out. It was breaking every which way. And it's all come back now. All that hair came back now. But of course not the bald patch that I lost from apparently my IUD. So I don't want that sucker back. Although I do because it gets rid of periods. What do you guys use? What is safe for a 40-year-old female. Now, here, like the pills, I'm told that the risk of stroke is greater once you're after 35. Not sure, but I hear about that. I was thinking about a tubal. Not really sure if they can do that, but I've also been told that they go in through your belly button, and I have an umbilical hernia, so I'm wondering if they can just kill two birds with one stone, fix the hernia, and do a tubal ligation. What do you guys think? What kind of birth control is best? What have you been using? And fellas, you have wives and girlfriends. What did they use? What do they think about it? I don't want my hair to fall out. I really don't want to get any rounder than I am. I think with keto I can combat that, but if it's going to mess with your hormones, it's probably going to mess with your hunger level too. Pardon me. I have thought about that copper IUD. It sounds painful because it's metal. Plus, if I touch copper pennies, I taste copper for hours. So I know I spoke to one doctor and I told him that, and they said, well, that's probably not the best ideal for you. But that was not an OBGYN, so it could be something that the OB would still recommend. I don't know. But I want to get something done about it. Oh, shit, I've been talking. Oh, crap. Sorry. I've been talking for 14 minutes, and this video is going to be super long. I'm going to get off here. Don't forget to check the eye for those photos if you're interested. I think they're just very nice photos. Much love to you guys and dolls. If you need my help, it's in the description below. And if you want to support the channel, I have Patreon, PayPal, and an Amazon wish list that you can do that on. I'm sorry, I'm fascinated with my hands lately because my hands were so big, and now I'm looking in the camera and they don't look as big to me. So I'm in love with me again. I'm in love with me anyway. I like me. I'm awesome. You tell me you're awesome too, because you are. You're the only you this world will ever get. So you're freaking awesome. You're fantastic, fabulous, whatever. You deserve to have a good life, and I hope you have it. So much love to y'all. My contact information is below. Bye, y'all.